Hello, my name is Ana Paula Lozano, and I will be presenting my project brief for the case stated for the legal English class with Professor Marlon Omar Lopez. I will be performing this project brief explanation with my eyes open because that's the way I feel more comfortable doing it. But if by any chance the professor considers it is kind of sketchy, I have no problem at all performing it in person, such as I am doing it now. So, first of all, I will start with the proposal. Hello, Ms. Van de Kamp. My name is Ana Paula Lozano. I am a former partner and associate from Lozano firm, and I will be presenting to you our proposal and strategy for the acquisition of the complex of apartments you indicated us. So, this complex of apartments is named Alti Tower, and it has a total of 80 apartments. So, due to your budget, you will have the opportunity to acquire half of the departments. So, the gap between your budget and the total amount of the total cost, of the apartments, of the 80 apartments, is of 80 million pesos. So, to acquire half of the apartments by half the price and have dismissed those 80 million pesos, we have a proposal for the selling part, which is the one we're gonna propose to you now. So this selling they would be making, and this acquisition you will be making will have preceding negotiations, so you can adjust those terms of the price. So the plan we have for those 40 apartments you will be acquiring is that you will make adjustments and modifications to make the apartments even more attractive to the public. So some of these modifications are not altering the design of the tower at all, but there is one modification which is an adjustment to the balcony of the apartments that have it. And this has two main aspects to be considered. First of them, the selling part registered the architecture of the Alti Tower as a three-dimensional brand, which makes it impossible for the adjustments you want to make to alter the architecture that is registered by the selling part. And second of all, the adjustments that you want to make are worth 80 million pesos in total. So, I'm sorry, they are worth 70 million pesos in total. So you have that range of 10 million pesos to negotiate with the selling part, so you can by a one-time payment acquire those apartments. Now, for that part, which is gonna be presented that way to the selling part, we will prepare acquiring contract, so you can establish those terms with the price negotiated and with the terms negotiated. The other adjustments you would make to the apartments are stated in the brief that I will look forward to present to you or send to you. And on second part of this is that these apartments that you will acquire will serve as leasing apartments, like you will rent them. You will be the landlord, and the other person who rents them will be the tenant. So the firm will prepare the leasing contracts for each tenant you have from now on. And the thing is that for your protection and knowing that these apartments are worth a lot of money, you will have a credit line program which will serve as some Mexican figures, such as pagaré figure, which will serve to guarantee the payment for each tenant you have. So as they sign the contract, they will be signing these pagarés, and for each month corresponding to each monthly payment of the rent. So you don't have a problem when trying to execute the for trying to charge for the rent. So these pagaré figures have an element that is they can be executed by themselves, by being signed and by being with the elements that the law requires. This is stated in la Ley General de Títulos y Operaciones de Crédito, and the translation to this pagaré figure is the promissory note. This would be signed by initially signing the leasing contract, and this would be the regulation of the payment that you have. The guarantee, it will be paid by these pagarés in case of not being covered by the tenant. So I'm looking forward to resolving any emerging doubts about the project, and I will be sending you the brief I created so you can analyze it. And also we have the regulations that would be applying for the modifications you want to make to the apartments, such as la Ley de Equilibrio Ambiental del Estado de Nuevo León and other law orders, so you can be sure that you're completing all of the requirements you need to cover. And also, important thing, before this process start, you need to ask for a license of residence, temporary or permanent in Mexico, so you can acquire the departments you want to acquire. And you also have to have your RFC, which is RFC, so you can pay the taxes corresponding to the acquisition of the apartments and the leasing of the apartments. So once you follow these commented steps, I'll look forward to the agenda of the meeting to negotiate the terms of the acquisition of apartments. Thank you for your time.